Hey, welcome back, and my name's Rich, and we've been living in China for the last year, and we've got about 7 weeks to go until it's done. So what's that time been like in China? Well, this time has been very different from the last time I lived here for work. It's been a very different experience. Although it's still essentially the same kind of China. Yeah, it's very weird. I've got so many mixed emotions at the moment about everything. Like I am extremely bored with living here. Although I always say that I try and make the best of everything. And I'm trying to. So there's so many things going on at the moment. The wife's away for a long time working in US. I've got a problem with my knee that I need to have an operation to sort it out. Part of my job is looking after the international students, so I'm trapped in school for the last holiday. For my last holiday in China, I'm basically trapped. I'm just going to the shop at the moment. I just want to get out of the campus. So I don't know what it is really. I don't know how I'm feeling, but I just thought I would make a quick video. Yeah, I guess I also have a lot going on at the moment. I basically got 7 weeks in which I've got to pack the house, find a way of shipping it to Jakarta, find a house in Jakarta, find a house in Jakarta that I can ship it to. And I'm trying to get a police document because I'm working over the summer because I need the money. I'm working over the summer in a residential program back in the UK. So busy, but feeling very flat. Anyway, that's my moaning. This is if you want to see what China's like, there you go. That's basically a tower blocks. And this, people growing their vegetables by the side of these rivers everywhere in China. You're going to see this. The smallest piece of land is used for growing veggies. You don't have to look very far online to find out food safety, food issues about China. I was just looking up the other day, I was just researching about using dirty water to grow vegetables, or using polluted water, or using water that's been polluted with sewage, and how that affects the vegetables. And apparently it is like toxic. Do not use it. And I think a lot of the vegetables, I'm never sure how clean this water is, but I know they use some terrible water to grow vegetables in. So the older I get, the more I worry about these kind of things: food safety, food health, hygiene, the amount of chemicals in foods, all that kind of stuff. Really worrying. And not only does it happen a lot in China, it's also very hard to find out, because like the labeling A is in Chinese, and B, most like this guy here, you see, you've got no idea where any of that stuff on that cart has come from. And then you look at the food there, just driving along with the food like open to the public, the state of it. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff people eat. Look, there's flies on it. So yeah, that's the kind of thing that you are potentially eating if you buy the stuff from these vendors on the side of the street. No wonder you get diarrhea. So yeah, food health, food safety standards, big issue. Alright, we're just going up a little back street. Actually, we're going to head up to a church. Now, there's been a lot of stuff about churches being closed down and mosques being closed down and religion not being a thing in China. So we're just gonna head up to this church and see if it's there. What most people don't realise that China, away from all of the glitz and glamour, is it is basically very third world, very poor. This is like any other country that's like developing. Like people are more worried about surviving than the environment, than animal welfare, than anything else. Right, so ahead of me is church. So I'm just going to see if I can get in. Right, so this is inside a church in the village, and I'm assuming with all these cars here, there's a service. Yeah, there's a service going on. Yeah, there's a service going on, so I really don't want to interrupt. Maybe I'll come back another time, or later, when it's over, and then we'll have a little look around the church. That just goes to show you that there is actual religions here, apart from the religion of money being practiced. So that's quite interesting. Today's Sunday, so it kind of makes sense that there is a service going on. Right, this is like a rural part of the village. These are people's houses. People live in them. Like I remember going to my granddad's place in the 70s and 80s. Yeah, that's how old I am. And it not being as basic as this. Yeah, I think we've talked about leaving China before, but Would I recommend coming here? Yeah, if you get a good job in a good school, then I would. I've never had a problem. I've worked in 2 good schools, and to be honest, I have never had a problem with them and the way they've treated me. They've both treated me very well, and the benefits have been worthwhile. So yes, you have to sacrifice. Oh dear, dog. Yes, you have to sacrifice a few things, but if you're coming for the money, then yeah, it is worth it. Look, here's a toilet. This is the toilet for the area. So yeah, the schools I've worked at have been good to me, but they have been some of the higher end ones in the area. If you don't have qualifications that get you the right quality of job, then you're going to be stuck with working basically wherever you can get. Everything's going to be worse. Your wages are going to be lower. You're not going to have such good medical insurance. Maybe flights, maybe spouses might not be covered. Whereas the places I've worked, everything's been covered. The money's been okay, and there's been other benefits like 100% fee reduction if you've got kids. That can be huge, right? That's basically another like 30-40 grand on your wages. If you imagine you've got to pay for 1 or 2 kids to be schooled in a private school, it's a lot of money. So yeah, China does have a lot of problems. When you look at the state of these buildings, it's like they never ever see a bit of paint from the day they've been finished. Do you know what I mean? Build it, that's it, done. Bread guy. Guy selling bread on the street. Right, we've parked up, so I think we'll just get a cup of coffee and just chill for a bit. So like, this is tiny town Chinese life. You can see most people are bored. But the poverty rates around these places are very high. They're not wealthy areas. Right, I think we'll go into Good Me Coffee and have a little sit down. Yeah.
什么学？
我要一杯咖啡，美国美式热的。
OK。
Okay. Do I need to do on here?
咖啡。美版的手机是这样的呀，这是美版的手机。
美国。
能看得懂，我其实能看得懂。对，其实能看得懂。美式。
美式，对。
美式。你听得懂我们说话吗？ Cold or hot？
热的。
热的。你听得懂我们说话吗？
一点。
A little. Candy。
什么？
不是 sweet。
Candy。不要糖。
Candy 不是糖吗？
没事。
Candy 是糖果的意思。
Sugar， 糖 sugar。
Sugar。
Candy 是like eat。
牙齿。
谢谢。 这个您
对对对。
OK。
你问他来自哪里？
Where are you from?
我是英国人，
啊，英国。
英伦英国
London。
London。
您有一笔小程序自提订单，请取餐。小程
OK，
序
谢谢。
1号请取餐。您有一笔客人们外卖
拜拜
订单已自动接单，请及时备餐。
Yeah, I'm waiting now to hear back from the hospital so I can get the operation done on my knee, which I'm going to hopefully get done before I leave China. Got a couple of weeks to get it done and a couple of weeks recovery. I think should be. They said it's going to be in and out, overnight, and I should be able to walk on it fairly quickly. Yeah, right, I'm with my good me coffee, and just going to be a short video today, just exploring, wandering around some of the highlights of the village. Hobbling a bit, I've got a bit of a limp because my knee's painful, kind of keeps clicking. Sucks getting old. Don't get old. Yeah, life here can be very basic. Oh, well, the church is just shut up. Oh, that's a shame. I was just going to go in there and have a look. Now, hello. Hey. It's closed. Church.
你也信的吗？你下次来啊，我们礼拜天下午。
我中午是一点点，对不起。
哦，那你们外国人都信那个亚洲教哈。
OK。
OK。
谢谢。
祝福你啊。
Bye bye. Alright, closed. To be honest, I got no idea what she was saying about something about foreigners do something or other, or blah blah blah, maybe. What a shame. Let's see if the back door's open. Maybe not. Oh yeah, this is open. But it's all locked up. All closed. Chinese church, Christian church. You see a few of them around, but not so many. So quite interesting to see one actually in full. See actually in full glory. Right guys, that's a super short video for today, just a little update showing you that there are churches in China. Sorry didn't get in, I didn't really want to invade their service, and then it was closed. So I have been there before and it was open. I'll go back again hopefully and try and give it some decent recording time. So that's going to be it for today chaps. We're just going to walk back down here past these businesses, and then we will head home, I guess. That'll be it. Gonna leave you with a little riverside view as we head home. There's a few people down here at the minute today. These are, again, this is, I guess, parkland that people are just cultivating. I wonder what they're getting there. Maybe crayfish.